question many people are asking, does this look like a dog who deserves to die?
She's a lucky one. She's a lucky one that got out.
Charisse is a 5-year-old beagle who very well could be dead if it wasn't for the nationwide nonprofit, the Beagle Freedom Project. She was rescued from a research lab in the Northeast after undergoing years of animal testing.
You want a treat? Yeah, you want a treat?
An estimated 65,000 dogs are used in research each year, and too often they don't make it out alive. The Beagle Freedom Project is now working to change that.
This is our open letter to you, the labs and the breeders. We're asking to let us take your experimentally spent animals and give them new hope and forever homes.
Ted Wozniak of Mahopac, New York, adopted Charisse 2 years ago, and he would do it again in a heartbeat.
I could not believe that this type of testing was still being performed.
So take a look at Charisse today. She's active, she's playful, and let's just say she's a licker. But it wasn't always the case. Her savior, Mr. Wozniak, says he was told to prepare for the worst. Charisse spent 3 years inside a cage. She never felt what grass felt like, and she rarely interacted with people.
She weighed just barely 24 pounds when we picked her up. She was skin and bones. You could see her ribs through her side.
Now, beagles are the preferred breed for animal testing because they're easygoing and they're also cheap to feed. According to the Beagle Freedom Project, they're often killed at the end of an experiment, even if they're perfectly healthy. So Connecticut and California have passed laws to change that, and legislation currently sits in New York to do the same.
A lot of the testing that's done on beagles and on animals is for skin care, and so there's an easy solution if you don't believe in this type of testing, is that buy skincare, buy lotion that says not tested on animals, because you can do that and then you can decrease the demand and the need for these poor animals.
But Diana, isn't it also true that in the testing of dogs, specifically beagles, some of the real testing doesn't happen until they're dead? They do tests with the autopsy and they see how the different, whether it's chemicals or whatever they're using and testing it on, impacts their organs.
No one understands more clearly than I do that the contrarian in you is going to defend weird testing on all kinds of animals, monkeys, dogs, or whatever, but it's 2016. At a certain point, shouldn't the research that we've done on things like DNA, all the advancements that we've made with computers, bring us past a point where we need to experiment on animals?
I don't know, I'm not a scientist. How do I know?
Well, then don't stand up for abusing animals.